Okay, so very quickly, I just want to go over something that I've been working on. I've just put into the works. So I came across this website. It's called Product Hunt. So Product Hunt is showcasing all of the new products that are being launched by, I guess you could say, independent users. Just different kinds of SaaSes, different apps, and different websites that are products that have been released. Um, you know, more than recently, I come on here, I see a lot of different products. We come over here for the month. Um, the month we can see, like for example, of June 2025, we see all these different apps. So we look at these are the best apps of June 25 that have been released, and we can just look through some of these and we can see all these different apps and their uses and what they're designed for. Now, one thing that I've been doing is I've been watching YouTube videos that have been, it's a specific YouTuber that does interviews, and he brings on different developers of apps and websites. And what he does is he has the developer explain how they made the app, what their system was, and a lot of these developers, they end up selling these apps and these websites for multiple millions of dollars, tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. And what I'm finding is these people are coming up with ways of solving problems using apps in different SaaSes, or just creating the SaaS companies for different things, right? There is an app called Opus Clip. I don't know if you know what Opus Clip is, but it's an app for video editors. And what it does is it takes long form videos, and then you put the long form videos into Opus Clip, and Opus Clip will chop up these videos. Like, say, for example, if you have an hour long interview or a podcast, you could take that podcast and you can put it into Opus Clip. Opus Clip will automatically condense it down into shorts, like short form content, reels for Instagram, TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, things like that. It'll edit the videos for you. It'll put the captions in there for you, and it'll do all of the design editing like straight for you in less than 3 minutes, right? So it'll take an hour long of content and give you 30 to 50 different clips that you can use and post on Instagram or whatever social media websites you need to. So it's taking manual tasks that people would do, and these are basically taking them and they're turning them into automated tasks using AI and using these applications and systems. Now, one cool thing that you see here is I'm listening to this guy, and he is bringing on, I'm watching all of his videos, he's bringing on all these different people who are able to do these things. I found this website called Product Hunt. As you can see, all of these different SaaSes right here, they all do the same thing. They serve a certain function. So there was this one app that basically did like faxing. It's like AI that did faxing for you. So before, what people used to do was they would do the manual process of faxing, certain things. Like they would take whatever piece of um, um, information they needed, and then they would take the paper and then they would print it, or sorry, they would make copies of it on the front and the back, and then they would send the fax. Like there's a whole manual process for doing that. Now what this person did was they made an app that shortcutted that for you, and basically you can create this app and have other people use it, and it would shorten the process and the times that they would need in order for them to complete that process. So it's basically taking long form manual processes and using AI to short form them or cut them down and condense them. And there's this one guy who created an app where he basically made a invoicer basically system. Sorry, my brain's not working very well right now. I have a lot of stuff I'm thinking of and working on right now, so my mind's a little bit jumbled. But he created an invoice maker for one of his clients, and she paid him for it. It was a fully working, functional app that created invoices for her, saved the invoices, and had AI helping with the manual work is shorten the process. As you can see here, these are all these apps that you will see basically follow the same design. So this one right here, Chronicle, this is an app. We can click on this. It'll take you over to the website or just like the information about it. But basically what it does is it uses AI to do your presentation for you. So you don't need any design skills. You don't need to basically do any of the manual work. It takes the manual process of creating presentations and it uses AI to condense it down into a short form process that other people would pay for to get their processes shortened. So Chronicle combines AI to help you go from raw thoughts to polished presentations. So it creates automated workflows to help you with your presentations. This one right here, ChatGPT, this one does automated web scraping. Um, this one helps you. Basically, it's a CRM. It helps you with all your relations, connections across all your socials. Um, this one helps you with your computer work. Um, this one helps you build your website and generate leads. So all of the processes that people would manually do and it would take a long time to do, these apps that people are creating are basically apps that would help people by shortening the work and the time that it would take to do certain work in their field, and they're paying to use a service to speed up or to make their work more efficient. So this one is a human-like AI agent with real-time voices that screen assistants that basically help you. So what I decided to come up with is I decided to use AI to help me build in a SaaS that essentially helps. So what I decided to do is I decided to make an app that essentially helps fitness trainers. So let me show you this. So fitness trainers, that basically what this does is I am using Base 44. Base 44 is an app and website development tool. And what it does is it helps coaches and like fitness coaches and weight trainers to manage their clients for them and to keep up with all their client relationships as well as shortcut their way to success for their clients by using AI to track and help them with their training services. So this is sort of like a cheat sheet for fitness trainers, weight trainers, and that kind of thing. So coaches can pay to use my app, and what my app does is it essentially when you sign up. So say for example you are a fitness coach. When you sign up with me and you need help with your weight, you're overweight, you're trying to get in shape, you need muscle training, whatever the case is, you want to sign up with me. I'm your trainer. What I'll do is I'll collect all the client's information and then I will input it into this app. So what this app does is it takes the clients all their biometrics, all of their everything, down to their gender, their height, their weight, as well as their fitness goals, their experience level, how much they work out, their available equipment. It takes the health and nutrition information, any health conditions, injuries, their dietary preferences, any food allergies. And what this does is AI will take all this information and it'll create an entire profile and it'll create pre-made workout plans. It'll create pre-made meal plans. It'll create, because the thing is like scientists have figured out exactly how to take a person in any kind of health condition or any kind of weight or anything. They figured out how to take them and get them to exactly the goal that they want to do, that they want to achieve. So this is going to help fitness trainers be able to keep track of all their clients, and it's going to fast track them. So, say for example, when I give this list to the client and say, "Give me all this information so that I know about you," I put it into this app, and then I have AI basically create me a plan, an entire plan for this specific client, right? So these are all my clients here, right? I have 4 active clients, and then what it'll do is it'll create an entire plan for each one of these clients, right? So now I know exactly, I don't have to work as much, because when you're a trainer, you're a fitness trainer, you have to work one-on-one with every single client, right? You're working one-on-one with every single client, which means that it's going to take you extra time. When you're in the gym, you have to weigh them. When you're in the gym, you have to measure their height, weigh their body, right? You have to figure out what they're allergic to, what all this kind of stuff. You spend so much time with the clients. You might only be able to handle like 5 clients per day, right? But when you use this app, you're able to shortcut everything. Like, you're front loading everything into the app, and then the AI is giving you back the exact perfect method that you need to help the client. And you can even tell the client before you even get into that place, you can be like, "Oh, I already know what we're going to do and exactly how to get you to here." So it's sort of like a cheat sheet for you know, the trainers, so they can spend less time trying to figure out what the client needs, and they can spend more time actually outputting, because they already know what they need to do for the client. So all they need to do is just output and tell the client what to do, right? They're using this app AI to help them, and then all they need to do is just output, right? Output, output, output. You don't have to worry so much about trying to figure everything out. This shortens the time span and the amount of time that you need to work with clients. You can actually take on more clients because you're using this app, and it just makes it a whole lot easier, streamlining the process and taking a manual task, and essentially shortening it. A manual workflow that you would normally do as a trainer, and you're shortening it. You're using my app to shorten it. The same way that all these other guys are doing these, they're taking these manual processes and using AI to help them in that specific field. People in that specific field get better results, increase their results, or the results of their clients, and essentially turn themselves into like a superhuman, almost like a superhuman coach who can just take on like 20, 30 clients. And it's like, dude, how are you able to do this so well? How are you taking on so many clients? How is your quality so great without you getting tired? XYZ. Is because of using an app that is helping you with the manual processes, and you don't have to do those anymore. So this is the app that I'm creating. I'm still working on it right now. I put the base model of it together, but this is one thing that I'm working on, and I think is will be a very good business model, things for me, in terms of like creating a bunch of different apps and a bunch of different websites that essentially are useful tools that make long form like that has AI take the place of long form manual processes in different fields, and in different industries. So I like this one is in the fitness niche. So say for example, if you go to a different niche, right? And I just came to here and just came up with an idea, because I'm like, okay, why not just take a long form process, which is basically what every single last one of these apps do, right? Notebook LM podcast that you can edit, right? Make login our problem, not yours, right? Get started today, right? This autonomous CRM that helps you sell more, right? All these processes that people find very tedious. A website builder, that's what the one we were just looking at, above here, like at the top. Like, people don't want to make websites. Like, it takes too long. Have AI do it, right? Making presentations takes 10 seconds. I'd rather pay for somebody's application or service or website to automate my process so I can get better results for my clients and for my corporations or for whatever it is that I'm doing in my work, right? So this is the whole entire point of what these guys are doing. Um, Create high converting video ads in seconds with AI. Code websites, create desktop reminders in one click. All these things that are useful little tools that people can download to help them, the people would pay for it, that can shorten processes. This is the whole thing, right? I feel like this is the new wave of um, where products are going to be like, people are going to start moving towards these sort of things. And if I can build an app that's like this and get people to start using it and get people to pay for this app, and it makes their processes easier, then people will literally pay. I have somebody probably just buy this app for like, give me like $10 million to buy this app off me already pre-built, right? So the idea is there. It's very sticky, and clients have coaches. Oh, sorry, coaches have clients, so they're not gonna leave my app. Like if you get onto my app and you have 6 clients and you're using my app and it works, you're probably it's like a 99% chance that you're not gonna stop using my app just because it's the best thing that's working for you, and it's like really the only thing that pretty much works that is like this, that works and that helps and automates the process the way that it does, and people are gonna stay. Yeah, I feel like this is a really, 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 really strong idea that is worth multiple millions of dollars. I'm putting these apps together. I'm gonna come up with a few more ideas. I just scroll through here and just be like, oh well, I could probably do something that can be for a different industries that I can basically, um, just create brand new apps specifically for people. I can market them online, market them on social media for coaches. Coaches will hop on this like hotcakes, especially if they're overwhelmed with a bunch of clients and they need a way to take on more clients because some people they don't have that much time in the day, right? If you use an app like this and you're using AI to help you shorten your processes, you can take on like 10 more clients, 10 new clients, just because you're using my app. And now you're getting paid more. The quality of your work doesn't change; it actually goes up, and you can also do more at the same time. So this is a very good idea. I just wanted to share this with you because I feel like everybody has ideas. Like I feel like if I share this with people, it might spark ideas in their brain to be like, oh, I can make an app or a website, create a SaaS for a certain niche, a specific design niche where AI can come in and take the place of long form manual processes that could be shortened using artificial intelligence that people would pay for to get this tedious, boring task that nobody wants to do out of the way so that I can speed up the process of doing the main stuff and get faster results for my clients and better results for my clients because AI is doing a better job than I would. So this is just one thing. And yeah, let me know what you think.